The epic tale of Baahubali. In ancient India, surrounded by mountains and rivers, stood the glorious kingdom of Mahishmati, a land known for its prosperity, discipline, and powerful army. Unlike other kingdoms, Mahishmati followed a unique tradition. The ruler was not chosen merely by birth, but by character, courage, wisdom, and devotion to the people. After the death of the king, the throne was protected by Queen Mother Sivagami Devi, a strong-willed and respected woman who ruled as regent. Fate brought two infants into her care at the same time. One was her own bloodline, Amarendra Baahubali, and the other was her adopted nephew, Balaladeva, the son of the ambitious Bijaladeva. Sivagami decided to raise both children equally, promising to make the more deserving one the future king. Childhood and training. From a young age, the differences between the two princes became clear. Amarendra Baahubali was brave, kind, intelligent, and humble. He treated soldiers and servants with respect and believed that a king existed to serve his people. Balaladeva, on the other hand, was aggressive, arrogant, and obsessed with power. He believed fear was the best way to rule. Both princes were trained under the great warrior Katapa, who taught them swordsmanship, archery, strategy, and discipline. Amarendra excelled not only in combat, but also in leadership. Soldiers admired him. Villagers loved him, and elders trusted his judgment. Balaladeva grew jealous of this admiration, and that jealousy slowly turned into hatred. The decision of the throne. As the princes reached adulthood, Sivagami carefully observed their actions. Amarendra Baahubali often left the palace to understand the lives of common people. He helped farmers, protected the weak, and punished injustice. Balaladeva focused only on military dominance and personal glory. Finally, Sivagami announced her decision. Amarendra Baahubali would be crowned king of Mahishmati. The kingdom celebrated. But Balaladeva and his father burned with rage. Though they pretended loyalty, they began weaving a web of conspiracy to seize the throne. Love and conflict. During a campaign to rescue a neighboring kingdom, Amarendra Baahubali met Princess Devasena, a fierce, independent, and fearless woman. She admired Amarendra's honor and courage, and he respected her strength and self-respect. They fell deeply in love and married, with Sivagami's initial blessing. However, Devasena refused to blindly follow palace rules and challenged injustice when she saw it. This angered Balaladeva and his allies. Through manipulation, lies, and false accusations, they slowly poisoned Sivagami's mind against Devasena. Sivagami, bound by pride and royal ego, began to see Devasena as disrespectful and Amarendra as disobedient. The fall of Amarendra Baahubali, manipulated by Balaladeva and pressured by palace politics. Sivagami made a tragic mistake. She ordered Amarendra Baahubali to give up his crown and leave the palace. Amarendra, loyal to his mother and kingdom, accepted the order without protest. He chose peace over power and walked away with Devasena to live among the people. Even without the throne, Amarendra remained a hero. His popularity frightened Balaladeva, who feared that the people would never accept him as king. Consumed by jealousy and ambition, Balaladeva planned the ultimate betrayal. One night, Amarendra Baahubali was brutally murdered, stabbed from behind by traitors he trusted. The greatest warrior and rightful king died not in battle, but through deception. Sivagami's redemption and sacrifice. The truth soon emerged. Sivagami realized her terrible mistake. she had destroyed the very son she loved and trusted the wrong man. Filled with guilt, she escaped the palace with Amarendra's infant son, determined to protect the last hope of Mahishmati. Wounded by soldiers and exhausted, Sivagami crossed a raging river during a storm. With her final strength, she lifted the baby above the water, placed him on a rock, and prayed to the gods to save him. Sivagami died, but her sacrifice saved the child. The rise of Shivudu. The baby was found by villagers and named Shivudu. He grew up unaware of his royal blood, raised with love and freedom. From childhood, Shivudu showed extraordinary strength, bravery, and curiosity. A massive waterfall near his village fascinated him, and despite repeated failures, he climbed it, an act that symbolized his destiny. Shivudu's journey beyond the waterfall revealed the truth of his past. He learned that his real name was Mahendra Baahubali, son of the legendary Amarendra Baahubali. He discovered the suffering of Mahishmati under the cruel rule of Balaladeva, and the imprisonment of his mother, Devasena, who had been chained for decades for refusing to bow to tyranny. Justice and the final battle. Filled with purpose, Mahendra Baahubali infiltrated Mahishmati with intelligence and strategy. He united rebels, inspired soldiers, and exposed Balaladeva's cruelty. With the guidance of Katapa and the blessings of the people, Mahendra challenged the tyrant king. The final battle was fierce and unforgettable. Using strength, skill, and wisdom inherited from his father, Mahendra Baahubali defeated Balaladeva and ended his reign of terror. Justice was finally served. The legacy of Baahubali, Mahendra Baahubali, was crowned king of Mahishmati, not because of blood alone, but because he embodied everything a ruler should be: courage, compassion, sacrifice, and justice. Devasena was freed, and peace returned to the kingdom. The story of Baahubali became a timeless legend, a reminder that true power lies not in cruelty, but in righteousness, and that sacrifice and truth always triumph over betrayal and greed.